Hi there, welcome to Always Forever Creations. My name is Stephanie, and today I am making birthday cards. One or two, not sure yet. Let's get started. Alrighty, this is my card base. It's 4 3/4 by 6 1/4. And okay, this card is for my dad, and for his birthday, I'm going to get him one of those pasta strainers where it's just like almost like a wire net that you just scoop the pasta out of the water. So my thought is, and I did some prep. My thought is that I am going to punch holes in this piece to lay over this one, so it kind of looks like a strainer. I don't know if it's gonna work or look weird, but that is my thought. I already dotted the paper because that was gonna take forever. They're about a 1/2 inch apart from each other. I have to poke the holes now, which also may take forever, but I figure that should be done on camera because that's like a big part of the design. And getting over a cold, so I probably don't sound well. Alrighty, I'm gonna start poking holes. My dad lives in Illinois and I live in Arizona, so I don't get to see him that much, but we actually went out last weekend to visit, and it was really nice to see family and friends. Ended up being quite special. But the plane ride back was ridiculous. Like, I don't want to get on a plane now for the rest of the year. It got delayed 4 hours almost. It was supposed to leave at 7:30 p.m. and then it got delayed to 9:30, and then it got delayed to 11:10. So thankfully we didn't have to get to the airport super early, but we did have to get there about 8 o'clock because we had to return our rental car. So I was just like walking around the airport with my daughter. And then around 10:30, we go and get like our final, things that we need before getting on the plane. So my husband got a drink and we all had to use the bathroom and had to change a diaper. But like in the middle of that, our flight got changed to 10:54 and said it was boarding already. So we hurried to the gate, and they hadn't started boarding, but they were getting ready for it for sure. And then there was a random TSA check. So everyone had to pull out their IDs. They were randomly checking people's bags. Thankfully, it wasn't a full flight, so we did board pretty quickly. But then once we got on the plane, the pilot comes on and says that there's a storm and he needs to get approval for a different route and we need to get more fuel. And that entire process took an hour. And then after that, he comes back on and says that the plane is off balance. So he has to get the baggage guys out to rearrange the luggage. And then about 20 minutes later, the flight attendants asked the first 4 rows of the plane, like after first class, to move back to balance the plane because the baggage people were taking too long to get there. And my family and I were in one of those first 4 rows, so we had to get up and move. And then once we took off, we got to move back to our seats. But yeah, it was a little scary. If you don't know how planes work and everything, that doesn't seem like the safest thing to do, but everything was good. The flight was pretty bumpy because of the storm. I thought it was going to be a longer flight, but it actually wasn't, so I was grateful for that. I don't really like flying. It makes me nauseous. Any kind of traveling makes me nauseous. I'm just cutting out holes. This is not as tedious as I thought it would be. So then when we land, the pilot comes back on and was like, we have a medical emergency, so everyone needs to stay in their seat until the paramedics can get on the plane and take care of the passenger. So we were just like, oh my gosh, we just want to get off the plane and get home. Thankfully, that did not take long, so that was good. She was in first class, and I think she was okay because we got off the plane, went to the bathroom, and when we came back, the paramedics were gone, and we walked out of the airport with this lady, so she was okay. It must have been some sort of protocol type thing. I don't know exactly what happened that caused it, but yeah. And then once we land, we have a 2-hour drive home from the airport. So we were supposed to get home around 1 or 2 p.m. or a.m. We didn't get home till 6 a.m. So, and the kids slept most of the time, so they were not, wanting to go back to bed once we got home. So it was a very long Monday. I guess I should see how this is looking before I go through and do the entire page, because I don't want to do the whole page and then not like it. I like it. It's different. I'm going to try to pop it up too. So, all right, I do like it. I'm going to go through, finish the hole punching, and I'll come back. Okay, all done. I like it. It's like a way to bring in texture. I think it'll look cool. What I'm going to do next is kind of rough up these edges, since things aren't super even on the ends, and I'm gonna get rid of the clean look. There we go, that's better. Do we want to ink it? Nope, I think I'm gonna leave it as is. Now, do I pop this up or do I just glue it? I'm not sure. All right, this is what's gonna have the happy birthday on it. I think this was just for stability. Yeah. Okay, so that will go like that. Have that, and then I was gonna have some of this. Let's stamp the happy birthday. I gotta get my ink. Will this fit on here? Yes, okay. Ready. I think I want a torn edge around it, so I'm gonna kind of give myself a little space. Oh, that did not come out good. I need to get a stamping tool. I'm not good at stamping. The one I want, though, they don't make anymore. Okay. Maybe it's the paper. That's better. Okay. Tearing. Do I want to tear? Or do I want to use my ruler? My tearing ruler. I'll use my ruler. All right. There we go. I like it. And I don't think I'm going to ink that either. So we have that. Now, what? Pencil. I'm going to slice in this one here. Am I going to be able to see that? I have my paper trimmer just set to the side here. That did not cut through all the way. I'm going to flip it over and cut on the back side. The Paper Company. 25 cents. My grandma bought this. I don't know how, but she always found great deals on things. Oh, this is probably too long. Okay. I don't really like this line here, so that can cover it. All right, I'm gonna cut this to the length of the entire card, or the width of the entire card, which is 4 3/4. All right, if you're working with this corrugated paper, if you cut from the back side, it will cut all the way through a lot easier than cutting through the front. Okay. So then this will go like this, and this will go like this, and then how do I want to do this? I guess I can wrap it all the way around. keep having to stop to cough. Alrighty, I don't need this much, but it's fine. I can cut it down. Alrighty. Ooh, do we like the bow? I like the texture that the jute adds, but I don't know that I like the bow. I mean, I can glue it down so it stays where I want it to stay. Yeah, I think that will work. And then that will go like that. And that is the design of the happy birthday card. Now, does this need to move up some? Because it's very blank up here. But, I mean, I want you to be able to see all the holes that mimic the strainer. So I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. All right, let's assemble and then we can assess. Assemble, then assess. All right. I am gonna use tape for as much as I can. Alrighty. How is everyone doing? I told you about my crazy weekend. The trip itself, like the time in Chicago, was amazing. It was just the flight. I got to see some girlfriends that I grew up with. Like we went to preschool and elementary school together. And even after I moved to Arizona, we all stayed in touch. So I got to go to dinner with them. And the four of us haven't been together at the same time since 2017. It was at my baby shower for my son. So it was really nice to see them and spend some time with them. I love how this looks. I think I'm gonna glue it straight down, like through the center, and then like the ends can kind of just be free to do as they please. But I think I am gonna have to use glue, not tape, sadly. Alrighty. I glue, this one's almost done, and then I get to move to a different glue. I got a new glue to try, and I'm very excited. But I gotta finish this one first. It starts to come out, it like it tricks you. It's like, yeah, I'm flowing. Nope, just kidding. Got you. I hope it will stick to this paper, this gray one. Sometimes things don't like to stick to that one. Can you see? Sorry, I'm not paying attention. Alrighty, is that good? Got a little more here. Alrighty. Okay, done. Doesn't matter what's the top, what's the bottom. Okay. And I cut this pattern piece down like 1/8 of an inch shorter than the card base. So you have that like 1/16 of an inch mat. Cool. I have water for the coughing. I have coffee for caffeine. Oh, I don't know. Caffeine doesn't really affect me anymore. Beautiful. Now for this thing. I'm gonna put it right there. Yeah, I think that looks good. All right, let's take care of this bow situation. A little tape on the back here. Hopefully that will keep it in place. I just pulled my hair. Okay, tying bows is not fun. Get in there. Alrighty. Ugh, that is not tight. Alrighty. I'm gonna cheat. And I'm gonna take some glue. And glue my knot down. Now I gotta wait for it to dry. How long do you think that will take? I guess when it's clear, it's dry. Oh no, I moved. Okay, there we go. It's down. I feel like I'm gonna pull it up though, trying to tie a bow. You know, I gave myself enough twine, but yeah, I'm still like trying to make this tiny bow. Make it a little easier for myself and use the thread that I cut. Okay. Does anyone know, is there like a bow making tool? That helps you tie a beautiful bow? Alrighty, I'm okay with it not being like straight down. Because I don't want to fuss with it too much. I think it looks okay. I'm just gonna cut these. There we go. Another good option would have been like a little button and then you just tie a knot, have the threads coming off of it. That would have been cute. Okay. I need my foam tape. Where is it? Okay. I'm gonna pop this up. I might need to double up the tape. No, I think, hold on. I will glue this down into a groove. There we go. And now it will be okay. Alrighty. Which ones we'll use? These. couple more. Perfect. So I also have to make a card for my stepdad. Do I do it in the same video? Or do I make it a separate video? I think at this point, my camera's been rolling for 45 minutes, but I kept it going while I punched all the holes. I'm gonna edit that part out. So, I don't know. I think that will only take about 15 minutes out. If that. So I think I'll make it a separate video. Stepdad and my dad's birthday are only like 3 days apart. So I kind of have an idea for my dad or my stepdad's card. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, now we gotta glue this down. Do we glue or tape? Is tape gonna hold this? Oh. I am gonna glue. Got a lot going on in the back here. Or should I use foam tape? Yeah, why not? I'll use my thicker one. I'm filming in the morning. I woke up at 5 in the morning. That's why it's so quiet. Everyone's sleeping. Okay, right there. Alrighty. Is that straight? You can never get things on straight. All right, the back, probably should have taken care of that before I put that piece on, but you know, oh well. What paper do I want to use in the back? I'm gonna use some coffee dyed line paper. And I will just tear this down. Or should I cut it down? Perfect to size? Or do I want a mat on it? I don't know. Well, let's go through my paper trimmer. Cleanish cut. Good enough. All right, 4 3/4. By 6 1/4. I don't know. Gotta pull out the feet or the bar. There we go. I like having line paper on the back of my cards. Recently, I've been doing that. When you dye line paper, though, it kind of disappears. There we go. All righty. Oh dear. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this off. That is the benefit to glue, is it can be repositional up to a certain point where tape really isn't. This is going to be hard to write on. Alrighty. There we go. Trim this off. Okay, gonna stop fussing with it. At some point, you just have to stop and say, that is what it's gonna be. It is all done. I like it. It turned out the way I wanted to. This is what I pictured in my head. I love when that happens. It's pretty rare. But yeah, this is the birthday card for my dad. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you feel inspired and motivated. Let's get together again soon.